this logo. We have to play for 40 minutes tonight to represent this.
Tony with the offensive rebound and a two-hand flush.
You cannot take anything for granted, guys.
Trapp handles it out front against Note. Jalen Williams flashes for the steal and throws it down with two hands.
This game is going to take 40 minutes of as hard as you've ever played all year long.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to our first edition this season of Courtside with Eric Musselman. We're glad you're with us. Happy New Year. As we begin this edition of the program, the Hawks stand 10-3. They're 0-1 in conference play. They got a lot of basketball left to play. Muss, I know you'd like to be perfect right now, but just talk a little bit about your basketball team, where you are, and what you think you may need to do going forward.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of new pieces that are trying to figure out roles. You know, we got a lot of room that we have to grow, certainly, in all facets. We got to get better defensively. We've got to become better rebounding, a little bit more physicality, especially now that we're in SEC play, Chuck. We're shooting the ball from three a little bit better of late, defending a little bit better from three. So we got to get back to the drawing board and get ready for Vanderbilt.
You talked about the physicality involved in conference play. Whatever the shooting, all the things of that nature, whatever they are, it's still a man's game inside, it seems.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, you know, especially in our league, because there's so many great athletes, great length, physicality, and then so some of our undersized guys are going to have to, we're going to have to continue to work on technique, on blocking out, physicality, and those type of things, especially when we're playing against teams that may be a little bit bigger in size, like Mississippi State was.
It's been interesting to watch your team and then some other teams around college basketball with all the new pieces to the puzzle. You don't just throw it out there and have everything work first thing, it doesn't seem.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that you got to continue to tinker, and that's your job as a coaching staff, is to try to continue to improve throughout the season, which we hope to do. We got to get all of our pieces back as well, and then you hope guys continue to fight and want to come into the gym and get better on a daily basis.
Now, we've got a lot to do. On this first edition of Courtside with Eric Musselman, you're going to hear from some of these Razorback players, and we know you're going to enjoy that. We've also got plenty of highlights, so stay with us. More to come.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Mountain Dew, do the do. By Ford and the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. And by Walmart, save money, live better. Walmart.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
When did too big to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
going for the DDR world record. Here we go. Another max combo. Wow, perfect. This is it.
Cause I ain't too cool today. Cause this right here is my jam.
This segment of Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
So what pushed Arkansas to the top?
Just the things that Coach Musselman does with transfers, you know, like the Martin twins, the Jalen Tate and Justin, you know, they came in, and just the impact that he has on transfers and getting them prepared and ready for the next level, and that's every college athlete dream, you know.
I think just the style of play and the guys that he produces to the next level, I feel like kind of fit my mold. So it's really just, you know, seeing what he's done and seeing how the program is on the rise from the Elite 8 run and things like that. So really hard, yeah. I was watching it and I was just picturing myself in a Razorback uniform. So
they're like, yo, your coach on the sideline, you know, we watch him more than we watch the game. So I mean, I understand it because he's real passionate. And when I'm sitting down on the bench, you know, I see how active he is, and he wants to win. And you know, that's something that you can appreciate out your coach.
I can't really like describe Coach Muss. It's a passion of the game. It's unbelievable. Like, he's always paying attention to every little thing. Like, it be a play going on, he might see you not boxing out, and this happening way before, like, couple possessions, and he's gonna let you know about it, and in a huddle or anything. It's just crazy. It's like, I'm like in my head like, oh, I thought he didn't know that, but he knew the whole time.
You know, coming in, it's like, damn, I'm about to play with Chris Likes. Like, some of my friends from back home knew who he was, and like before I even got here. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think of it that way, but you know, he's real talented. The things that he does with the ball, I haven't really seen it too often, and you don't really realize it until you go back and watch the games, what he's doing. Like, during the moment in the game, it's just like, okay, we gotta get to your spots and whatnot. But when you go back and watch, he's behind the back, spin, like he's crazy. So
you know, I'm taking steps forward and, like you said, being comfortable. Because I talk with my dad, and you know, I would say I'm not the most patient person. I've been working on it over the years, but you know, understanding that coming off a year where you're not playing, it's not all going to come right away, especially at the pace that I like to play at. So I do feel like each and every day I'm moving a step closer into being more comfortable. And then, you know, when the bright lights come on and it's that time of the year, I feel like I'm going to be, you know, at my best.
Chris, I've been playing Chris since I've been at Pitt, so it's just been we've been rivals. Now we're on the same team, so now it's just great to see people that used to play against, and now they're on the same team, and it's like a show. Like, he's just out there doing what he do, what Chris does. You know, it's just unique to be that small and could do things the way he could do.
Tony, tell me about Adis and how he kind of fits into this mix.
Yeah, he fits just like we need him. You know, he's been playing really well, shooting it really at a high clip, and he's just always in the right spot for us. You know, he brings that toughness aspect to the game for us, and you know, he's gonna play hard. You know, you can trust him out there.
I describe my game as a unique player that could do it all on defense and guard most positions. Offensive end, just finding spots and being efficient. Just getting the easy points, you know, then expanding your game out to a three-point line. Whatever I need at that moment, then I can give it to the team, you know.
Yeah, it is a lot. You know, you just try to take it day by day, and you just try to, you know, do what you can for the team. You know, obviously I'm not here to be scoring 20 points per game or anything like that. But if the game comes around where I need to score 20 and that's what it opens up, then that's what I'll have to do. So I mean, I think just as far as, you know, adapting to the style of play and adapting to my environment, is just taking it day by day and just really understanding how I can help the team the most.
I am thinking a lot out there right now, just because it's a whole lot of new stuff, whole new system, you know, new coaches, new teammates. You know, it's a lot to take in at one time. So I'm understanding of that, and you know, I understand that it's going to be a process, but at the same time, you got to enjoy it.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Taco Bell. All your favorites from breakfast to late night. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Dillard's, the style of your life. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. By Bold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
When did too big to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
Life's kind of unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive, the moment you remember everything you forgot. Or when your kid says, "There's a big sweat school tomorrow." Tomorrow? Or when you discover art couture is a thing you have to try, like now. Or when you could go to the store, but you also need to walk the dog, pack the lunches, and oh yeah, take the kids to school. You have children! For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more, free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
This segment of Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Bold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
We greet you this afternoon from Starkville, Mississippi. The Razorbacks are on the road for their conference opener, and we are inside Humphrey Coliseum on the campus of Mississippi State University, albeit about 4 hours earlier than we thought we might be. This game originally scheduled for an 8 o'clock tip-off. If you're with us now, you no doubt know the story. The Florida-Ole Miss game canceled. This game's moved up 4 hours. And so we are at the hump, and we are getting ready for basketball as the Razorbacks get set to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Arkansas 10-2, but they've not played in 8 days. They knocked off Elon that night at Bud Walton Arena. Mississippi State's 9-3. They've not played in 8 days. Matt, this has been a series that has been dominated by the home teams. Arkansas 22-8 all-time in Fayetteville. The flip side is the Hogs are 7-22 in this building.
Yeah, it's been a tough road here coming to Starkville throughout time. I was talking to Ronnie Brewer last night. He came here 3 times and said he didn't get a win here. And so that's been a common denominator.
Doug Shouse tosses the ball in the air. The Razorbacks control the opening tip. They'll move from our left to right. 5 to shoot. Jalen, top of the circle. Gonna go underneath. Wade, they didn't get the shot away. Jeffries on the wing. He's open for 3, and he knocked it down. Now Likes into the front court, trying to create against Jeffries. Goes baseline, kicks it out front. Wade's gonna try a 3, and Trey knocks it down. Devontae with 15 to shoot. Guarded by Moore, behind the back of the foul line. Gets in the key, lost the handle, got it back. Feeds Jackson Robinson, and he knocks down a 3-pointer. Davis, top of the circle, behind the back against Molinar. Gets in the lane, little floater from about 6 feet is good. 5 to shoot. Devo's got to create. He gets to the basket. Little floaters off the glass and in. Devontae Davis on his own, and the Hogs are up 10-8. KK guarded by Moore. Gets a screen from Vanover, gives it away to Tony with 6 to shoot. Robinson baseline, back out front. Tony for 3, and it's good. 10:38 to play. KK to Vanover, tried to hit Wade on a cut, knocked away and stole it. Jeffries out of there with it. Ahead to Moore. State in transition. Jeffries, little jump stop in the key. Tough matchup for Likes. Molinar gets a screen, floats along the baseline and knocks it down. Bounce pass, low block. Jalen Williams works against Smith. Turns around, knocks down the jumper from about 10 feet. That's what they need from Jalen. Hogs have it. They can grab the lead at the 7-minute mark. Likes, quick as a hiccup to the bucket, lays it in and draws the foul. Trey trying to take Brooks inside, beats Jalen Williams right wing. 12-footer, no good. Jeffries with a board. State runs, Watts to the rim, missed the shot, drew the foul. They are going to call goaltending, and they are going to call a foul. It'll be an and one. They call Likes for the foul. Out front to Williams. Over in the corner, Robinson again. This time it's good. Jackson Robinson with a three, and the Hogs are back up by one. Cameron Matthews, top of the circle. Looked low, couldn't find anybody. Fires in the corner. Shaquille Moore drains a three. Away to Williams. Gotta hurry, guys. Williams beyond the arc, tried to hit Vanover, stolen away by Tolu Smith. Molinar couldn't get a shot away. Hogs are frustrated him. Now he's trying to take Jackson Robinson to the foul line, behind the back. Jumper good. 15 to shoot, 1:50 to play. Amude, top of the circle, hands it off to Likes. Likes splits the double team, gets in the key, gets it to go off the glass. What a move. 1:20 to play in the half. Likes races into the front court. Away to Amude, down the right side. Amude off the glass and in. State drives, breaks down the defense. Smith with a dunk with 10 seconds to go. State by 2. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Likes crosses Matthews over, gets in the key, loses the ball. Williams picks it up, flings it to the rim at the horn. It does not go, and that's the end of the first half. 37-31 Bulldogs. Razorbacks have yet to score in the second half. Davis, left side of the lane. Devo, little running hook shot is good over Jeffries. 7 to shoot for the Bulldogs. Handoff Molinar, top of the circle. 5 to shoot. Gets around Devo, feeds Smith underneath, missed the reverse layup. Brooks with a follow, missed the dunk, but the long rebound goes to Molinar. He feeds Shaquille Moore, and Moore drains a three. Wow, 46-38, that's their biggest lead of the game. Hogs in a hurry coming back. Amude, left side three-pointer good. Likes, crosses Watts over, gets into the corner, kicks it out to Amude. Stanley, strong to the rim, lays it up and in. Musk wanted an and one, didn't get it. Top of the circle, left side, Garcia for three. They left him open and he knocked it down. Likes, left side, gonna try a three-pointer, gets it up over Molinar and knocks it down. Watts works on Likes, pulls up at the right elbow, jumper good. Devontae's done a great job. Molinar gets in the lane. This time though, all the way to the basket, gets it to fall. Jalen Williams, top of the circle, hands it off to Davis. Devontae gets into the lane, but they're gonna call him for a charge. They're gonna call Davis for a charge, and that's his fourth foul. Likes to the other end, knocked away, stolen right back. Garcia stole it to Molinar, back to Garcia, two-hand flush, and it's a 12-point Bulldog lead again. Molinar drives around Jackson Robinson, lost the handle, got it back, feeds Tolu Smith, spins in the lane, lays it in with a left hand. 81-68, 10 seconds. KK, right side, Robinson for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jeffries, stolen by Jalen Williams, is followed, no good. 1 second left, Brooks gets the rebound and the ball game's over. And the Razorbacks have dropped their conference opener to Mississippi State, 81-68.
As a group, this team has to figure out, that you really have to play extremely hard against good teams for 40 minutes. I mean, there's just a lot of little areas that we got to get a lot better at, and we got to coach to the best of our ability, and we got outplayed tonight. I don't know what else to say.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Mercy, official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Downstream Resort. Enjoy the ultimate entertainment getaway as you live every moment at Downstream Resort. By Stevens, capitalize on independence. Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers.
Remember that mammogram you postponed? The colonoscopy? Your yearly physical? Now's the time to get it done. Mercy is ready with COVID-19 safety precautions in place at all hospitals and clinics. So let's take care of that achy hip, the follow-up with your specialist. Plan for your safe visit at mercy.net/yoursafety. Go to mercy.net/yoursafety. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Mommy, guess what? We win.
Ay, that's fake, mi amor. Ice cream?
Yeah!
Okay.
Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
There's a special place only 40 minutes from Little Rock where you'll be treated like royalty. The Saracen Resort. Enjoy dining in one of our 7 restaurants, including our world-class all-you-can-eat Quapaw Kitchens buffet and our critically acclaimed Red Oak Steakhouse. The Red Oak features cattle and bison from our own herd in Oklahoma. Plus, we are the South's only restaurant that is licensed to serve authentic Japanese Kobe beef. And for you beer lovers, the Saracen Resort even has an incredible on-site microbrewery. Saracen Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
We welcome you back to Courtside with Eric Musselman. As we referenced at the top of the program, Hogs dropped their conference opener at Mississippi State. And you talked in the open about the physicality required in this league, and this game was an example of that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Mississippi State probably has as good a length up front, physicality. I mean, even their backup center, Davis, came in and had 5 offensive rebounds in a limited amount of time. And Tulu Smith's a really good post up and seal and duck in player, and they have great strength too. They're really athletic, really strong, and we got hurt on our interior play for sure against Mississippi State, and then we put a couple of their big guys on the foul line a lot, double digits for Tulu Smith. So just areas we got to continue to work on our footwork and being physical inside.
I think when fans and when a lot of us talk about things coming together, we're speaking perhaps of the offensive side, but defensively, the communication required, that's really what makes a good team, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, in order to have good offense, you got to get defensive stops, because I thought against Mississippi State, when we did go on certain runs where we got 2, maybe 3 stops in a row, we got out in transition, which is where we want to play in transition. And Mississippi State does a good job, Chuck, of kind of controlling the tempo, running the plays that their strengths are, and they got a lot of returning players, Smith and Iverson Molinar out front. Those 2 guys in pick and rolls are problematic for sure.
Devo seemed to give Molinar a lot of problems in the first half, frustrated him a little bit. Devo seems to be the type player that you talk about. If you can make it happen on the defensive end, things seem to happen on the other end.
Yeah, certainly we need to create more offense through the defense, and we need to do that through steals and activity. And certainly Devo's a guy that's got really active arms and loves to jump passing lanes and so forth.
You were a little bit shorthanded in that Mississippi State ball game, but you've played a lot of different combinations early in the season, and I would think as a coach there's some comfort level in knowing that those guys are becoming more familiar with one another.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just because you go on a run last year doesn't mean you're going to do it again because of the new pieces. You got to continue to get better with each game, but we are still, when you have a couple guys out, it does change rotations and so forth. So once we get fully healthy, but I am proud of like we came and played the game. We got on the airplane to try to win the game at Mississippi State. We didn't win the game, obviously, but we weren't looking to try to not play the game. Like that's in our DNA, is to go compete and do what you can. No excuses. We had a couple guys down, but we lost the game.
Stay with us. More to come on Courtside with Eric Musselman.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Ford and the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. By Taco Bell. All your favorites from breakfast to late night. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. And by Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Look. This is the move right here. Boom. Boom.
That was solid. Now it's my turn. My bag of chips for your crunch wrap.
Do I have any say in this?
You're the chip guy. Thought you want me to share.
I think we have different definitions of sharing.
Maybe. Maybe not.
My chips too?
Next time you can divvy it up.
Wow, so generous.
Life's kinda unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive the moment you remember everything you forgot. Or when your kid says, "There's a big sweat school tomorrow." Tomorrow? Or when you discover art couture is a thing you have to try, like now. Or when you could go to the store, but you also need to walk the dog, pack the lunches, and oh yeah, take the kids to school. You have children! For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more, free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus. Life's kinda unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive the moment you remember everything you forgot. Or when your kid says, "There's a big sweat school tomorrow." Tomorrow? Or when you discover art couture is a thing you have to try, like now. Or when you could go to the store, but you also need to walk the dog, pack the lunches, and oh yeah, take the kids to school. You have children! For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more, free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Well, it's going to be a while before the Razorbacks play a game again, and that seems to be a pattern over the last 2 or 3 weeks you play. There's some time off. I wonder about the rhythm of a season. Are you anxious to get into that as you move forward over the next couple of months?
I think so. I mean, it's kind of unique that, you got finals, then you got the Christmas break, and then for whatever reason, we have an off weekend in our whole league. So, yeah, that's a little bit, it's hard for guys to practice 6 days, although we need it. But certainly, after this break, once we get to the Vanderbilt game, we will be in a rhythm where we get 2 games a week, and I think that's important for the guys.
You mentioned Vanderbilt, Tuesday night at Bud Walton Arena. This is the first home conference ball game. They all mean a little bit more now, and you probably need a little bit more not only out of your team, but out of the fans and out of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we hope that we have a great crowd. It's obviously the first home game in the SEC, but Coach Stackhouse has done a great job. I really think that Vanderbilt's one of the most improved teams in our league.
It's going to be a 7:30 tip in Fayetteville on Tuesday night. Hope you'll make plans to be at the arena for that, and hope you'll make plans to be with us next week. For more Courtside with Eric Musselman.
This has been a presentation from Learfield.